You know, you know. That
Slim on the beat, he's going gorilla.
today we are talking about a little bit of Lakers because they got everybody, a little bit of Kanye because he's coming and he's apparently doing push-ups.
Donald Trump is the president that black people needed. Solely based.
Good Lord.
Solely based.
Hey, how's it going, y'all? Brothers and sisters out there.
But regular sorry was the vice.
You're not the GOAT. It's Fired Up Thursdays, baby. Let's go.
That'll be me. What's up? It's Fired Up Thursdays, baby. And that's right. It's your boy Fuel in the house.
You'll never say fired up like that.
Fire! It sound like you remember the Parliament back in the day?
That's what I imagine.
All right, fire up, baby.
I imagine somebody going
Aqua
back in time
Daco
and
Disco Beto Bayo Aqua Doo Doo. Emotion. Exactly.
Hey, I'm almost amazing.
What's up?
And I'm not the only person here.
We got our girls in the house.
Go on, intro yourself. The third.
That's
Just the third in here.
Yeah, we gonna have to make you get, put you to work. That's what we're gonna do.
Put me to work.
You know what I'm saying? Start it off whatever with something that you have to say.
Let's do it.
Unrehearsed. All right, man. So what we got today, babe?
Hey.
Got a lot going on.
We got to shout out Young Dolph, man. R.I.P. Young Dolph. We're
Right.
off with a little bit of talk on that. We're gonna move into this 9-second game to change things completely around, get them juices flowing. This game is a game I presented to the crew at the 50 Piece Podcast. It went crazy. So I want to bring it to y'all and see how you work under that pressure. Fuel, my man.
Because
The third, my girl.
I'm pretty good at this.
No,
I played along.
You already
these
know
words right here.
Oh, you played along
I played
before.
along on the
Oh,
50
okay.
piece. I was like,
So yeah, in other words, y'all get the cheat there.
No,
I don't know what
nothing
the
about the
words
game.
are for
Yeah.
today.
So the words are. I'll recite the rules when we get there. But yeah, outside of that, Staples Center has changed its name. Just we're not going to dwell on it. Just a brief mention. If we don't talk about it now, we probably won't ever. It's called the Crypto.com Arena. People are calling it the Crip Arena for sure.
Right.
From there, we're gonna be talking about Zach Stacy, the NFL running back, I believe.
People's are going crazy. We don't know what's going on, man.
You ever see like Big Show versus Rey Mysterio when they just like offset the wrestlers, like the little one against the huge one? It was like that.
Yeah. That was ridiculous.
And then finally, we're gonna be talking about some childhood issues. Do you have them? Do you want to be vulnerable?
do.
You want to cry with us? This is a safe space. You'll get it out. Get it all out.
All right. All right, man. So we're gonna start off with baby. The game.
No, Young
No,
Dolph.
Young Dolph. Yes.
Bring the energy down.
Yes.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
That's for you,
Yes.
bro.
Yes. R.I.P. to Young Dolph, man. It was a senseless killing, I believe. But you never know what led up to it or went. You know what I mean? Because we don't know the whole story. But the fact is our people still killing our own people. And what's your take on
Yeah,
that?
I'm not gonna sit here and act like I was the biggest Young Dolph fan, but I did like him when he was
Right.
like on different songs of like artists I already listened to. I loved a Young Dolph feature. Had nothing against the guy. Wasn't a big fan of his solo work, but songs here and there. Like we got songs like "Smoking on that mother Major." That's it. Major that I love. "Pay with Your Bitch" that I love.
Yeah.
There's certain songs I listen to, but my gang, the guys I hang around with, they listen to this guy a lot. So condolences to Young Dolph. I had to come on here, the platform.
For sure. Yes.
My R.I.P.
From the Fired Up crew, yes.
So R.I.P. Young Dolph. And I think from the situation comes the fact that the pattern showed up to me that you always kind of get killed in the city you're from.
It has happened.
It's a sick way of life, but it's a pattern that's all so clear.
Yeah.
What's up with that? Why is it when an artist returns to their hometown, their home city, that they get the most scrutiny and or hate, and it results in their death?
And that's the thing. It's the hate. You know what I mean? It's this jealousy or whatever. That's why some people do move out of their hometowns, out of their hoods or whatever. But some of us want to be feel like that we're not above. the hood, you know what I mean? And just like Nipsey, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You want to
exactly.
feel like he wasn't above the hood, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like he still and came back and also, want to represent, because that's basically he was doing something to help or whatever, But then you have those or whatever from whatever your history might be, won't let you forget that history because of whatever arguments, whatever, money that may could have been involved, what I'm saying? I don't know exactly, but it happens in other situations where it's either money, drugs, or something like that involved. Just like with the whole thing with the DJ for Run DMC,
Jam Master Jay.
Jam Master Jay.
Yeah.
So it could be anything that we don't really know the full story about. But the one thing I think people was posting was, well, why are people using their platform to uplift their platform for such a or whatever after someone's killing, and that part bothered me. Because I'm kind of like, first of all,
I understand it.
Well,
Yeah,
I don't, because you look at the news, they use it on every channel of the news. What's wrong with people talking about it or whatever
Wait,
on their
wait.
platform?
Am I the only one that feels like, okay, you're a rapper rapping about drugs and then you die from drugs, a la Mac Miller,
Yeah.
Lil Peep, you know what I'm saying? And then you're a rapper and you're rapping about gang banging and shooting them up, and you're a victim of the lyrics that you promote.
True.
I mean, listen, where I come from, I know my fair share of people who've been victims of some gun violence.
Yeah.
Right.
And it is what it is, unfortunately. But I'm not really sure how us as rap fans, in one breath can listen to the music, recite the lyrics and stuff, and then when they die, we be all like, y'all, come on, we gotta just get together, we gotta stop. And you just be like, this dude has probably killed people in his own lyrics.
True.
Man,
That's
rapping
facts,
about in his own lyrics, making your mama cry, put you on a t-shirt, waking you up and all that stuff. And then it happened to him. They're like, come on, y'all. It's like, granted, it's just rap, but rap, it got consequences to it because people, you're not even valid in rap unless you live the life you're talking about.
That's true. That is true.
I agree with
That's
you.
facts.
100%. That's why this killing of Young Dolph wasn't the craziest thing for me, because it's the type of lifestyle he promotes. So it wasn't like it's so unbelievable. No, it's like, I guess so. I'm sad that it had to happen to him, but it's not the craziest thing that ever happened at all, because this is the lifestyle you portrayed, and unfortunately, you live by it, you die by it.
Yeah.
And then you have Charlamagne the God earlier on Breakfast Club saying, "Hey, black people, we got to stop this no snitching shit or whatever. Like, call Crime Stoppers if you know something." And then go, listen, you either gonna go tell if you know something or no snitching. No, and rap promotes no snitching.
Right.
You can't have a culture talking about no snitching. Right. And then they embrace. I'll go off on a whole different tangent about Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Yeah.
That's just a whole nother issue. But I don't know how I feel. I mean, I've been a Nip fan since the Bullet Has No Name series. And when he passed away, man, it was devastating to the culture. But at the same time, when you have that lifestyle, you just got to chalk it up to the lifestyle.
Yeah, Nipsey was a little tougher because he had changed his life around. Early Bullets Ain't Got No Name. Nipsey.
But the thing,
he was still.
But I get your point. I get your point. Yeah.
When it was Victory Lab time, he wasn't even on that no more. That's why it was more devastating.
He was probably rapping about promoting positivity and stuff, but he was still very much crippin'.
Hence, to go back what I was saying before, you know what I'm saying, it's still there. Just because you left it don't mean the people that you was around and the people that you went down with don't let you forget.
You
know
that was it.
And that's the whole point. You can't.
Exactly.
But once you're in that lifestyle, man, you end up in it or whatever, and this is what happens.
If you slap somebody's mama and then 10 years later decide to be, a pastor, do you think it mattered to the dude who mama you slapped? They don't care that you changed your life. You slapped my mama 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Now I gotta slap you when I see you, even if it take 10 years.
Yeah.
I don't care if you change your life. You've done something to me when you work so clean and pure. Yes. Now I got to get back.
Yep. And that's basically how it's been going down with all these a lot of these rappers, a lot of these, gangsters or, drug I won't say drug addicts or drug heads, but y'all know what I mean.
Yeah.
You know where I'm
What
getting
does
at.
this death of young Dolph communicate to y'all?
It says to me, and it's not just Young Dolph, it's just in general, the culture of rap culture in general is toxic, and the consequences that comes with it. And it's just like Young Dolph is the face for the moment because he's a big name, but there's got to be hundreds of black men every day across this country dying from trying to live some rap lifestyle like that you don't even hear of. They're trying to live this life, even if it's not being like a violent death at the hands of another person. These people out here taking drugs because they hear their favorite rapper talking about taking drugs. They popping Xans and stuff. It's laced with all type of stuff. They drinking lean and stuff, and that's because you want to look like your favorite rapper, and your favorite rapper is promoting it. They talking about 2 cups and stuff. So all it says to me is we have a problem in the rap culture.
Okay. Yeah. Do y'all think that this was more so like a money thing, or was this a vendetta? So was this he got a lot of jewelry on and he's in this parking lot that I know exactly where he is. Let's go rob him like they did XXX. He had all that money.
But I'm not sure that they robbed him.
That's what I'm saying. Details are yet to come out. What do y'all think this was?
As I mentioned to you prior to the show, this is this man's 3rd time being shot at, successfully shot twice. So he was shot already once before in Hollywood because he had a physical altercation with somebody. I'm not familiar about the details of the other shooting, but this is the 3rd time. So when you just think about that, it could be almost anything. I don't think that they robbed him though.
Okay.
I don't think.
No, it wasn't.
Anything.
I don't think they said anything about the robbery or anything like that or whatever. What I think though is the whole ordeal just going down. They knew where he was. They loaded on, unloaded on him or whatever. So it has been some sort of something going on that we didn't know about, that we probably don't know about or whatever, that he had beef with. You know what I'm saying? And it could be like you said. It could have been something from years ago, and somebody finally got to get to him, get him. You know what I mean?
I think we'll find out soon because
we will.
on DJ Academic Twitter that the police got a video or like a still shot of the car leaving the scene. Come on, man, it's 2021. There's videos everywhere.
Oh yeah. They got shots of them too, but not their face. Of course, everybody they have the mask.
Man, if they're driving down the street, that car is on 600 ring cameras.
Oh yeah.
I always think like who's a successful criminal anymore? It don't work out. Like there's no way you get away with it in this day and age.
No. The big honchos, man, that basically they are getting away with crimes, and I'm talking about like the cartels and all that or whatever. It's temporary. They basically because why? Where I used that before. Because why?
Yeah, I might. You should have ran with it.
I know, right? But the whole thing is okay. So if you guys ever watch the news and watch, with these crime busts, whatever, the crime busts are basically fabricated. They are already set up, to bust a certain amount of drugs that year or at that time or whoever in term or whatever, in order to make it look like to the people that they're trying to bust down people on drugs. But they let it go on and on and on. They know exactly who it is. They know exactly what they're doing. They know exactly when it hits the U.S. They know exactly when it's sitting on the daggone Long Beach, over in Long Beach on the car, in the porch or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they know exactly. They know it. You know what I mean? But they let it go for a certain amount of time or whatever before they can actually bust them or whatever. And and it's just. I don't want to say it's organized. Basically, it is basically organized crimes, that goes on or whatever when it comes down to this type of stuff. So yeah. I lost my thought with that one.
I think can't change rap. It's a billion-dollar industry, multi-billion-dollar industry.
Right.
But we have to be able to teach our youth the difference between real life and rap lyrics.
Right. Exactly.
We're glamorizing that shit. Yeah. And maybe even the rappers have a responsibility to turn off that image sometimes and show them in a different light. Because Young Dolph had 2 kids, had a girl. Evidently, he was a family man. If you portray that sometimes and see that there's a different version of this rapper, maybe people can grasp the concept that it's just rap, not real life.
Well,
so there you have it. R.I.P. Dolph. Stay educated. And remember, hey, R.I.P.
Right.
Let's get happy.
Yeah, let's get this.
So let me explain the rules to this game. This is called the 9-second game. I didn't make this up. I saw this on YouTube. LELLE, the YouTube channel. They have this game where they have different celebrities come in and they recite lyrics. They give you one keyword. They give you a certain amount of time on the clock. I think they got 10 seconds. I go 9 because I believe in the people around me. All right. So you got 9 seconds to come up with a lyric that suits the word I give you. Timer's right here. We're gonna get it going.
I gotta come up with the lyrics.
And it spews all genres of music. So you just have, so let's say, for example, I'll go super easy. I'll say the word is Thriller. 9 seconds.
And I gotta come up with
you gotta give me lyrics that have the word Thriller in them. I gave you the easiest one of all time.
Oh, so we just gotta name the artist or whatever.
No, you have to recite the lyric.
Recite the lyric?
Yeah.
Oh God.
It could be in any part of the song.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. No, this is gonna
So
be
the
hard,
word
man.
is-
I wasn't ready for this test.
So here it is. The word is Thriller. Go.
Michael Jackson. Oh, Thriller.
There it is. Oh, that's how you play. Yeah, bingo.
So I don't have to have the
like
music.
that when you do it.
I know, right?
That's the point. That's the point.
Hey, Nick's in the house. What's up? My cousin in the house. What's up, Robin? Who else we got there? Michelle, she's in the house. Who else we got there at the bottom there? She said, "What's up, cousin? What's up, Nick? Okay, we got a few. We got a few of y'all still here. We got a few of y'all in here.
Hey, now.
You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you tapping in. Hope you guys following
this is only YouTube.
Yeah.
We're gonna make it a competition.
Okay.
So we're playing for points.
Okay. Help me out, y'all, because
wait, do we get something after this? After I smash?
Yeah, I'll take you guys for burgers or something. You got it.
No, if we
here, Postmate right now.
For every answer we get right, you have to button up one of the buttons on your shirt.
Button up.
Let's look out for the ladies and take one down.
You got that Eddie Murphy raw so big going on.
You gotta got to slop till you straighten it up. Like look like a real dude. What the hell? Looking just like
that's
the
jacket
like a
off.
young cat.
The blood pressure goes up, man. I'm trying to look out for the cougars right now.
No, I didn't say take the jacket off. I'm talking about straighten up. Ow! You see, ain't nobody asked. Nigga, ain't nobody asked all that. You act like I asked for all that.
I can smell the
damn dog. Zoom it in.
You shaved, Sheshwan? That hair looked like you cut it.
He's been grooming. He's been.
I shaved it all the way
off. You did a lot.
Show us a nipple.
You did a lot this weekend.
Okay, so
hold on before the show get dirty.
You know, pop one out.
He got to pop one up. He got to pop. He got to button up each one. Oh, you gonna be like?
Let's get it in.
Let's go.
All right. So y'all done hating?
We trying to do you a favor.
This ain't for me. It's for them.
You really took the jacket off too.
I know, right?
Magic
All right.
sesh.
Magic sesh. All right. So 9 seconds on the clock. First word is strap.
Who's first?
Same time.
Oh, we either one of us can answer at the same time. Oh.
Jesus. I done explain the rules how many times now?
I didn't know we bought. I thought you had to ask her first and then me. And then, okay.
No, because it ain't fair if you got time to think. All right, so here we go. I'm moving on to the next word because you already heard that one. So 9 seconds on the clock. And if y'all both answer with lyrics, y'all both get the point. Right. So don't think that you gotta have something and like if somebody else learned something out before you.
I think you get the point.
You think so? Cutthroat? Yeah, all right, person who's first. Now the pressure really applied. Represent.
We don't need no participation trophy.
Okay, I like that. So
shoot it up.
All right, so the official first word on the list is nice. 9 seconds on the clock. Go.
She's so nice.
That's not no real song. Nice and slow. Nice and slow.
Okay, that goes to Ebony. That goes to Ebony. She's so nice. It's not a song.
Nice and slow.
It is.
Is it?
It's somebody's song.
Nice and slow would be Freddie Jackson, but then Ball Greasy sampled it.
Sampled it?
And
Okay.
yeah, so I was
I'm a
singing
straight
the
lose this
ball
game.
breezy.
I would have went with Usher.
All right, we got our one. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay, yeah, all
7
right.
o'clock on the dot. All right, so first point goes to Ebony. Next word is money. 9 seconds on the clock, go.
Bitch better have my
Not
money.
Hey,
She gonna win all of it,
Ebony
y'all.
is
I'm telling you.
right now.
Bitch better have my money.
All right. Next word on the list is count. 9 seconds, go.
Count it up, count it up. Watch it all fall out.
No, that's
See, she
slow
listen to more.
yeah.
Count the vibes. I don't know.
I can't think of what was
I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna straight up lose. All
right, so no point to either person.
I can't get this one.
Next word is hard. 9 seconds on the clock, go.
I
I'm
go
so
hard.
She's so hard.
Go.
Hello,
I'm so
hard.
hard.
Whatever.
I'm giving that to her. That's Rihanna hard.
I'll just repeat whatever you say.
All right. Next word is black. Go.
Heartthrob never, black and ugly as ever. However, I stay
Biggie
Gucci down
Smalls.
to the socks.
I should have been the one.
Trash.
No, I should have been the one and let y'all two because y'all listen to more of the hip hop than I do.
It don't have to be hip hop.
Especially most any of them.
genre
Well, I can't
of
think.
music.
This is new.
It's
I
fresh.
can't think. I can't think.
Yeah. So, all right, come on, bro.
All right, give me one.
For the guys, just for
Come
the
on,
fellas.
let's go. I got this. Let's go.
All right, so your next word is sister. Go.
Jesus, sister. What the hell?
Oh my God, because I want to say we are sisters. It's like
Nah.
this Disney.
Soul sister,
Soul sister.
or
Oh.
sister.
My mind,
You
I'm just
know
not
how
in
much
the.
on it.
That
Yeah,
don't
we lost.
do a theme
It's a
song
song.
count.
It's a
Nobody.
song. It's any genre.
All right, give me another one.
Any
Let's go.
song you can think of. And there's a
Yeah,
lot
I'll
of
get the hang
music
of it in
out
a minute.
there.
Just
All
give me, keep going. I'll get it.
All right.
I'll get one.
This should be a simpler round. Next word is give. Go.
Give.
Give me what you got, nigga.
I'll give you roses. Roses.
I already said, give me what you got.
What's that by? What song is
That's
that?
Mine is Babyface.
It's
No,
Okay.
I give you roses. I give you roses. That's
a Jay-Z
I'll
song.
give you roses.
It is.
Help me out, Nick.
I might have to give you this
I'll
point.
give you roses.
Do I- give me what you got
it's
is a real
Babyface group.
song.
Give me what
It's
you
the
got.
group of Babyface, but not.
I
the
can hear it in
actual
my
Babyface.
head.
I was thinking maybe, give it to me, baby. Would have been.
Give it to me,
yeah,
baby.
that's
That's a good one. Yeah.
Nobody
I
did
win.
it.
No, I did. No,
I gave you a legit song,
No,
and I gave it to
you
you
didn't
first.
get
Gave me.
Yeah, that
You
was.
gave me
song.
4 letters though. It was like give what?
Come on,
It
you-
was like
I'll
And
give you
rules.
roses. That's a song. That's a song.
I give you roses.
Hold on. I give you candy, give you diamonds, give you pills. I give you anything you want. $100 bills.
Nah, that's gonna
Well,
happen.
yeah,
right there.
no.
Nah,
She can't come back a little bit. She
had it.
she had time to think of.
it.
She shouldn't
No,
have.
I didn't.
No, the 9 second was gone.
So no point. No, yeah, no point.
No
point.
No point either way. No point either way.
You already win.
No
You know
participation
you
trophy.
win.
I really should have won with that drum.
Nah.
Y'all nervous for this next one?
Nah, man, blast it.
Come on,
All right.
let's go.
Next word is rich. Go.
Rich. Ah, got it.
Woo!
Rich and famous.
You didn't recite a lyric.
Ah,
You're a rich girl and you're
Yeah.
going too far because you
That's
know
a
it
good
don't matter anyway. Or
rich and famous.
I'm still
look
struggling.
at them. Now look at us. All my niggas look rich as fuck.
I would've never guessed
Just
that.
you know, anything.
All right.
All right. Next word is. This is gonna be a tough one. I should probably skip this one.
Shoot the club up already. Go.
All right, you got it, man. Next song is original. Go.
Original.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Nick? What Nick say? Nick just said something. What was that for? Are you counting?
Give me
Hey,
that
sister,
beat,
soul
fool.
sister.
What was
She
your
said, "Hey, sister,
original
soul sister."
song that you
I got
had?
nothing. I ain't
Oh,
gonna lie. I
okay.
just
Nah,
thought it was
I like the challenge though. Don't stop.
Man, original gangster, Ice-T.
Man,
I
please.
don't know where he says that in the
Original
song,
gang-
but I just
yeah.
know it's a song. Next song is next word is guitar. Go.
Guitar.
Mm-hmm.
As my guitar gently weeps.
That ain't no.
Yeah,
That's a song.
Where? Who about who?
that's the name of the song though.
It's
Ain't
like a but you said it just Had to have guitar in it.
Yeah, exactly. I go T.I.,
Okay.
man. You play it right, he just might buy you a car, man. You play these songs just like B.O.B. play the guitar.
Next week, I'm gonna come in with the words. I think y'all cheating. I think
Come
y'all
on,
already.
chest hairs. Are we done?
It's 5 o'clock shadow to you.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's go 2 more. Let's go 2
All right,
more.
2
We'll
more.
wrap it up. Next song, next word. I keep saying song. Next word is story. Go.
Listen up, I got a story to tell.
Yep, the same thing. That was Slick Rick.
Oh, I was thinking Biggie Smalls.
Should I give the point to both of y'all? Y'all said at the same exact time. And Phil has a goose egg over here.
Nah, give it to him.
All right, you got your 1 point of the day.
Yeah, baby. I didn't know, right? It was weak, but I got it.
And last one, final word of today's 9-second game is going to be white. Go.
White. White. Damn it.
I know the song of I can't think of the lyric with it.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas.
All right.
America,
how about I put y'all two against each other? I can't. Y'all got more. Y'all a little more in tune.
Can you come up with some words?
I can come up with some words.
Hold on, me and Shesh could do it next week. We don't want to hold the show.
I know, right? Let's go. All right, let's go. You're right.
To be continued.
Listen to her.
To be continued. TBC.
She's getting used to know how to program. She know what programming is now. That's what's up. All right, man. Let's get into this next topic, man. Yo, she won. What did she win? What Ebony win?
Burger after this.
Okay.
All right.
Chicken sandwich, but okay.
You sure Ebony, you don't want to scoop those hairs?
Oh yeah,
I might lick a nipple.
Lick a nipple.
How many buttons in which direction?
No, I want my chicken sandwich, and I'll probably.
Oh yeah, matter of fact, you were supposed to. How many did she get? How many she get? 5. How many buttons you got?
She got 4. 4 to 1.
She got 4.
Yeah, because there were ties and there.
So how many buttons you got? So you need to put your shit all the way to collar. Choke, nigga. Choke, nigga.
12, I guess.
No, I'm just teasing. For real. Hey, what we got? We got anything for our comments before we go to this next topic here? Because I know Nick was probably playing and was like, damn, Fuel, you just can't get one right.
Bro, you voted under pressure, man.
I know, right? Hey, I didn't know.
Sick to my stomach.
What we got? What's the foul? What's the smiley faces? I can't see from here.
On the floor laughing.
Oh no! What's up before that one?
Szechuan's chest hair.
What was that before that?
Now I'm insecure.
Oh, go with your girl. Go white girl. Go girl.
Actually, you look cute with the button up.
Nick was on it.
I know, man. I can do it all, bro. With the
hey, before I forget,
baby, forget all that, bro. No buttons.
Before I forget, we got the VFW tomorrow, and this weekend or whatever. So.
Whatever.
No,
or whatever. Like just dismiss the whole thing.
No, I know, right? I didn't mean that. But we do have the VFW going. I'm actually going to go tomorrow. I think I'm going to go tomorrow because I got to see the whole Death Final.
I'll be right there with you. And
then also Essence. We need your information. We put your name on the list or whatever because you have won tickets, whatever, and you guys want tickets. We got 2 more left, and by the end of the show, we want to just get those 2 away. Or you want to? Okay, we'll figure out. Actually, one of the trivia questions, one of the questions or whatever, and go from there. All right, let's go to the next one, man. Let's go.
So next topic we got is Zach Stacy, man, putting a smack down on this girl in their, I don't know what city. Home.
Yeah, and let for those of you that because this is really fairly new, let them see what we're talking about here. Maestro will be you.
Listen. You think that was okay? Listen. Now.
Oh, man, dude. Although we haven't, I mean, a lot of this domestic violence has been going on, of course, but we haven't seen it like we've seen it today.
Yeah.
Especially from a professional athlete. Sometimes I think, to be honest with you guys, some of these athletes, I do think they have something going on with them mentally from being hit so much from playing football. Because most of them are the ones that are the most violent, in my opinion, from what I've learned and what I've seen so far.
CTE got him doing that?
With something,
so.
no, something clicked to for you to just throw her and do that type of thing in front of your baby, and then say I love you.
I think he may have been talking to the baby when he said I love you.
Yeah, well, even that though, you don't love your child. You doing that to her to the mama.
The child is an infant.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
These aren't memories.
It doesn't matter. You don't know. I mean, some things, and that's why we're gonna talk
this video.
That's why,
but he's not gonna remember that.
You never know
life experience.
Hey, I don't know.
But
it doesn't matter.
It
doesn't even matter.
It doesn't matter.
Exactly.
But let's not talk about the infant. Let's talk about the situation.
Exactly.
He mauled her like a bear.
Mm-hmm.
However, in the middle of this mauling was conversation. It was, you're gonna go ruin this relationship. It was different things like that. As far as you guys talking about the aggression of this person and CTE, I think it's more so about aggression rather than mental problems. I think he lives in this aggressive state, being that he's an NFL player.
No, I do not.
Please, just kind of like
please.
always solving your problems by physical, like override,
mm-hmm.
and it's translating into his relationship, and he's being aggressive to his partner and or baby mama or wife, whoever this is.
Mm-hmm.
It's unhealthy, yes. Do I think it's a mental problem? No, I think it's more so a physical thing. You're surrounded by aggression, so you think you can handle everything by aggression.
Yeah.
It's not a good look on several levels for starters. I had to just look it up just now. So he's already no longer in the league.
Yeah.
Because he's an ex-football player. Because I know they gave Ray Rice, was that who it was?
Yep.
They just cut him loose after he just socked his chick one time in the elevator, knocked her out smooth though. But what he did was on a whole different level of just ass with it.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he has any endorsements or anything, but he definitely needs to be held accountable for this. But what you're starting to see is a trend, and I don't want to blame it on mental health or whatever, because you have Richard Sherman not too long ago go crazy at his wife's house and go crazy on the police, and and the thing is, in all these cases you have Ray Rice on video, this guy is on video,
right?
The Richard Sherman shit, you see some video, and then they released the 911 stuff,
right?
But just earlier this year you had the Chad Wheeler. His shit was on a whole nother level too. But for some reason you don't really, there's probably people watching this who don't even know what I'm talking about. And I know there had to be a 911 call to that, but I don't remember hearing it. I'm not saying that it doesn't exist, but I don't remember hearing it.
Right.
And then there was no video to that incident either. So it does make it a difference.
Exactly.
I want to just, get the nuance out there, but Chad Wheeler almost killed that girl. I'll have to look up. I don't think that there was much consequence for him in the NFL. He plays for the Eagles, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think that there was much. He might even still be in the NFL for all I know. I'd have to look that up.
No, I doubt if he'd still be in the NFL for sure. After that video, ain't no way. There's no absolute way.
This guy is not in the NFL.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about Chad Wheeler.
Oh, Chad Wheeler.
Oh,
okay,
he played for.
I do know that Stacey is facing aggravated battery and criminal mischief charges, and has of course fled the state of Florida, according to the cops. They said hiding in Nashville, Tennessee area. The girl came in. Yeah, she actually did a Instagram pleading for whoever knows where he is to give him up or whatever. You know what I mean? So he's in hiding right now. Eventually he is going to get caught. Things like this, man, and sometimes I hate to say it, but it always ends up too where ball players or whatever will harm themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they know that they just basically wreck their life.
Yeah.
You know, but it don't hit them to them. That's why I said sometimes I think it is something mentally going on, maybe something that wasn't,
you know
a
what's
flag
going
or
on?
what red flag at, early on to tell whatever.
Bingo.
But whatever it is, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It just wasn't that to tell early enough to the point where,
Bull.
because
It's
I mean,
sweeping under the rug going on because
yeah.
I've watched enough documentaries on like Aaron Hernandez and stuff.
Mhm.
A lot of these people, Aaron Hernandez had buku red flags going on in his previous life. He was known as being problematic to the point where the Patriots didn't even want to really draft him because all the mess he was getting involved in Florida or whatever. This is not the first time he's probably attacked this woman. It's the first time we see it on tape.
Exactly true.
Ray Rice didn't just deck
Or
that woman
either
one
other
time
women
in the elevator.
even in the other, even other women, you know what I'm saying? He could have a record or whatever anyway of certain
I guarantee you the way he felt comfortable just mauling her
like
ass
that,
real quick, that wasn't no quick smooth
just started,
in the moment.
Right.
This is some Ike Turner activity.
I would
in the
say
making.
so too. Yeah,
I
Guaranteed.
I look at the body language of it all, and she was amazingly calm to be getting the beating she
Probably
was getting.
Because
no, that was not calm, nigga. That was
calm.
scared.
Was calm,
She
That's
was
scared.
Like,
That- that's
yo,
an
why are you
interesting-
like
That
no,
is
that's
scared.
interesting.
No,
Yeah,
no. That is scared.
No.
It's kind of like when
I'm
you
with
telling
you,
me
Shaq.
you talking about no or whatever. She knows basically almost what's coming. She was
You
scared.
know what scared sounds
No.
like? No.
Yeah.
No.
do it. Like that's fear.
I'ma agree
She
with
was like,
Shaq.
yo,
No,
why are you
no,
acting
because
like
you
this?
know
Like,
you don't know
Because
you don't know what the
look,
conversation is. You don't know what the
that video
conversation
got
was.
out?
But you don't know what
amazingly calm.
you don't know what the conversation was
saw the
before.
body slam
No,
to the little
but
baby?
you don't know what the conversation, what the argument is actually really about for one or whatever.
It don't matter. It's
But
irrelevant.
when somebody's coming hard at you like that or whatever, sometimes you have women that are just so scared that they can't say nothing. They can't scream out. They're shocked behind the whole ordeal of getting your butt whooped.
OG
That
Fuel.
happens.
OG
I'm just
Fuel.
saying
How
that
do you
happens.
think that video got out?
How do I think the video got out?
Yeah, because
Well, it's in her house.
Exactly. She leaked the fucking video
Yep.
because
Of
she's
course.
tired. She's tired of getting her ass beat. That
Of
ain't
course.
her first ass whooping, and that's probably why I didn't even take that into account.
Why she was so
That's
calm?
probably why she's so like, okay.
There's logic behind it. Yeah,
I'm
I
so
get that.
I'm so
I get
tired
that.
of this shit. She's so tired of getting beat on.
Yeah.
And then she just was like, "Oh, TMZ about to feel this. I'm about to drop this real smooth."
You got y'all got a point on that.
Yeah,
y'all
so I
got a
think-
point on that
Oh,
too. That's
hey,
true,
make
too.
this a monumental moment. Can I get some confetti?
Yeah.
Fuel gave it to me.
Yeah.
Hey,
No,
Fuel
that's
gave
just-
me my
I
props.
mean,
bro.
because when I look at it or whatever, when
Yeah,
you
I
said
think
it,
she
like
got
the
tired of
cameras
that
was-
shit.
And
And
sometimes when somebody's setting you up for something, they just want you to roar and go or whatever, and they're not going to be as violent or loud or whatever.
because legit,
So,
look, women
that's-
do a lot
that's-
of things
that's
in the
true.
name of their
That-
children,
you
right?
y'all got a point.
That woman probably was like, you know what? That's so and so's dad. I don't want him, to be ruined. I don't want him to ruin his career. She tried to probably protect him. And then this was just one too many times.
Probably,
and she
yeah.
said, Harvey Levin,
Yeah.
I got something for you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That is true.
absolutely.
That is
I
true.
guarantee she probably tried to protect him for
Yeah.
a long time.
Probably.
But you do have, I do think that a lot of times the NFL knows, they be knowing what these players be doing. They probably know Ray Rice was beating on his wife. They probably know this man was beating on her.
Well, the thing with Ray Rice was happening, like you said, things was happening way before then.
But I'm
before
just
they
saying,
actually seen it on-
the NFL be knowing the players and what they be doing,
And they do.
and they sweep
They
a
sweep
lot of
some
this
things
shit
under the
under
table
the rug
Because it's for the money.
for the image of the organization,
Exactly.
just to protect it. Remember, man, back
There's
in
a
the
lot of that
day
going on, yeah.
when basketball players, Allen Iverson era, wearing sweats and stuff like that, then they start saying, "Hey, y'all looking a little too gangster. Y'all looking like rappers. You got to come in here with you got to clean up your image.
But you know
Everything
what?
is for the image of the organization.
But you know what? He was bringing in that money. Basically, he was bringing in that
But
money,
a lot of
they
these
let it go.
A lot of these organizations are fully aware of what's going on
Exactly.
with these athletes, and it's not a good look.
Okay.
And I think they sweep a lot of this shit under the rug. It's
What
a
we
lot
got?
of women in domestic violence relationships, probably.
Yeah, yeah.
Renee Tyson says my sister was in a relationship like that, and he would knock her down steps, and the time came when And the time came when she just got tired, but she stayed because of her kids. Okay.
A lot of women do that. And you want to know what's crazy? When you're not in that situation like me, it's easy. Me and a lot of my friends will say, man, that could never be me, right?
Yeah.
You just swear up and down it'll never be you. And then I end up finding out one of my homegirls was involved in something like that and didn't know for a long time, and go, damn, you just don't really know. You don't understand. They don't even have kids. You just don't know what people be going through.
Yeah.
But I would love to say it'll never be me.
Yeah.
But you just don't.
You don't know.
I guarantee you, every woman in a relationship like that, I swear to God, I bet you 100%.
Of course, never seen
they all
themselves
said
having
it'll never
Yeah,
be them.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right.
Exactly.
So I wanna kind of skew things a little bit on like a deeper look at this thing. Let's talk worst case scenario, because he kept saying the words, "You just gonna go and ruin the relationship like that." What could she have done to get him to this point? Or what happened? What do you?
I thought of that too, but then I don't care what she did.
Exactly, it doesn't.
There's nothing that she could do.
There's not an excuse for him.
Right. It's not.
There's absolutely nothing that woman could have done to warrant that kind of ass whooping.
Yeah.
And I know your mom and probably the women in your life have all said, if you get to that point in your relationship with a woman where you feel you have to put your hands on her, you got to go.
Yep.
Now, I am an advocate of men hitting women back.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Please dive deeper, please.
I do think if you put your hands on a man, brace for the comeback. Okay. I don't think you should be. I think as a woman, you should not just feel comfortable.
The key word you just said, brace for the comeback. Not the fact that the man, it's the right.
I don't think men should just be out here.
But to expect, if you hit a man, expect to get hit back.
Right. Far too often women think that they could put their hands on men with no consequence. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That happens far too often. Everybody keep your hands to yourself.
Exactly.
You don't put your hands on me, I won't put my hands on you.
Exactly.
But there's no reason I think even if a woman do put her hands on you, even that might be going too far.
I mean,
he whipped her like a bouncer at a bar.
Bro, that was crazy.
Worse. That wasn't even.
He slept with the little baby walker.
And then I wonder, like, do she got any brothers or a dad or something? Because she'd have to see somebody in my family.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
she must be an only child.
But I'm just saying, like, there's no, even if she put her hands on this man, that was just like excessive. He could have. If he had to like punch her back in defense to get away from her or something, I wouldn't even be against that. But the way he beat her like the police.
Yeah.
So
what was the next one? Was that Renee? The next one? The next one.
Nick says, I agree. Carolyn Bell Johnson says, nothing anyone does should not result in being
except hitting somebody. That's the only thing.
Well, even that. I mean,
even deeper than
no,
that.
like you said,
if you
hitting somebody is the only thing that could result in being hit. In my opinion.
Well, I mean, but like you said, I mean, yes, if you hit somebody, expect to get hit back. Period.
Hey,
that's no if and buts
that's
about
how
it.
I feel.
Expect it,
that's
but does it make it right? No, it doesn't. The point is, for one, a man anyway. If you're a man,
wait a minute.
But this, let me finish.
I'm gonna disagree.
Let me finish. Because basically, we was raised up. At least I was raised up in a family where we don't put our hands on women. Period.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care what she do. If she hit you, you just turn around, you leave.
That's some
you
bullshit.
No, it's not no bullshit. That's how I was raised.
Because hold on.
Cut it. That's how I was raised.
I agree.
So what I'm saying is, and I'm not the only one that was raised in that perspective, in that way. You know what I mean? Back in the day, whatever, the whole thing was not put your hands on women. Yeah. But it got to a point where women start being disrespectful to the point where they start poking you in the eye, trying to aggravate you into hitting them or whatever. And then when it happened, they're kind of like, oh,
okay, but wait.
No. Can I finish? When it happens, it's like, oh, no. Don't, he put his hands on me or whatever. But like you said, just like you just said before, when you do it, brace yourself to get, brace yourself to get hit back, and that's really what it comes down to.
Are you done with your diatribe?
Thank you. Let me finish my dive before y'all try to interrupt.
I'm trying to point something out in the middle of what you're saying.
You can't do that when I'm in the middle of it.
If you're saying you're raised not to hit women,
a hit to the eye.
Okay, you're saying you're raised. Every man I know was raised not to hit women,
yes.
But every black family I know
not
also
every
was.
Man. No,
listen,
sorry.
I said every man I know. Okay,
I'm not. I know at first. You said every man. Anyway, go ahead.
You said don't interrupt you. Don't interrupt her.
The hypocrisy, bro, ain't fired up Thursday. Listen, at the end
Go
of the
ahead.
day, every man that I know they said, don't put your hands on women. But in the same breath, we were also raised, if somebody hit you, to hit them back.
Yeah.
Them was the golden rules from where I came from. So, how are you going to tell a young man if somebody hit you to hit them back and then say, don't put your hands on girls? So what if it's a girl that hit you? You should hit her ass back. Not only do I think a man should hit a girl back, but if I'm in a relationship with a man and I go out and end up getting into a fight with a woman, I want him to jump in.
With a woman?
Yes. I want my man to get in.
And
What? Oh, no, that's too much. Here, bring that back up, man.
Bomb on her ass for me.
All right.
I'd break it up.
No,
Hey,
no,
get
no.
off her.
I want my man to bomb on the bitch.
No, the one before. The one. Renee. Yeah, y'all crazy. Renee said, right, Fuel, we was raised the same then. Read that, because I can't see over here.
Fuel Steven, we was raised the same. Men walked away, but that was then.
Now generation is now. And that is basically really what it is.
No,
it is because
I'm a part of this. And I say we were raised on the same principles. You don't hit a girl. I've been slapped before, and I just had to take that.
You should have slapped her ass back.
Maybe with your theory, but I was raised different, so I therefore had to take a deep breath. That angry, get out, and just
but
go to the
there's
call
a lot
man.
in the younger.
And I hope you never dealt with her ever again.
Exactly.
Because when she
There's
put her
a lot
hands
in
on
the
you,
black-
you should never
Yes.
deal with nobody like
But
that again.
I like to go against your theory and say that I still don't think that getting hit by a woman it sparks the need to hit her back.
Hey,
I
that's
think
fine.
I think there's something deeper and
That's
darker we
fine.
could go into that would then maybe call for a little physical. Like,
Listen.
let's say the baby in the video was being held at gunpoint by the mom, then you got to do what you got to do to get your baby away from this deranged lunatic.
You being real extreme.
But that's the only way I see myself hitting a woman by any means. Like it got to be life or death.
All I'm saying
on the
is
line.
I'm fine with how you feel. I love that. I love that about you. I think that's amazing that
Almost
you don't think
amazing.
that you should hit a woman, right? But I'm saying as a woman, I am not going to expect Fuel to think like you.
Oh.
If I come over there and slap you now, you basically told me I can do it with impunity.
Yeah,
You're
hold on.
not
We
going to
didn't
do
say all
anything.
that.
You're not going to
I
hit
ain't
me
gonna
back.
hit you. You might get choked out though. You
Oh,
know, right?
see, whatever.
There's other
At
means.
the end of the day,
You say you might-
women
just about to be
women
getting
expect
slapped
men
on.
to be
See?
like you. They think that they can hit a man and then nothing's gonna happen. But then
Hey,
if I
don't-
go
don't-
slap
hey, That
Fuel,
ain't a commercial.
I can't expect him to say, oh, like non-violent Szechuan. We all men can't hit a one. I'm gonna be like,
no.
he might hit me back. It's a man out here
But
that
the point
hit
is,
women.
yeah, and sometimes my reflex do get a little. No.
But
but the
it's
thing
rules
is,
to it
but
though.
there is
Open
rules to it.
hand.
If I slap you, I don't think that you should just gut punch me like pow and then karate chop and elbow and fucking what's that?
But you know what?
The pow drive me.
But you know what? But you know what?
Like
But-
damn,
but
keep
you
the
go in-
proportionate.
Yeah, but you go into that. If you go into that argument expecting to get hit back or whatever, it doesn't matter how he's going. You just need to expect to get hit. Period. That's all it is. Not how or what and how far, because the fact is you were in the wrong for touching him in the first place.
Yeah.
And that's that's basically really what it comes down to. You know what I'm saying? You keep your hands to yourself
But
or
men
whatever,
should
and
keep
we
their
should keep our hands to ourselves.
to themselves
Exactly.
as well.
Especially when it comes to us.
Everybody keep
You
your
know what
hands
I'm
to
saying?
yourself.
But-
That's the golden rule.
Can I say a PSA? Women, don't hit a guy in the eye. When a guy gets hit in the eye, the demons start to come alive. You ever been
I
in the
thought it
eye?
was the
You start getting
balls.
evil. Like,
Oh, no, I ain't
I'll
never
kill
got-
everybody. As soon as I can open this eye, I swear to God, murder.
I've never gotten hit in the eye, but you
The
know what
eye-
irritates me the most?
brings the demons out, bro.
I'm
It's real
not
evil
hitting
after
the eye, but like pointed at and poked to by the eye.
that ain't worthy of a hit.
No, but I'm just saying that's happened to me.
Everybody
before, and
keep
that's kind of
their
like that's
pointing and stuff is
irritating
included.
thing.
Keep your hands to
Exactly.
yourself.
and so
Keep your hands to yourself.
But
Period.
back on the subject, football players, please stop hitting your women. No matter the circumstances. I know this came from a place of love and toxicity. However, look at what it resulted in. One of the most disgusting acts of domestic violence we've ever seen.
and
Yeah.
if you guys
So,
are and you
fellas,
ladies out there, y'all are into anything or
just
something like
call the
that
police or
domestically or
something,
whatever,
man.
get some help. Period.
No,
now.
get a gun.
No, get some help.
Get a gun.
No, that ain't that.
The man coming there to whoop
Put
you.
the camera back on me.
the lady get the gun.
Yeah, what are you talking
I was
about?
trying PSA to the fellas, like, yo, don't hit your women.
No, I'm saying I'm talking about.
Protect yourself.
Well, what I'm saying right now is you guys out there, y'all seen these videos, y'all see how things is going and how it turns out. You know, if you are aware of that going on in your life right now, get some sort of help. Talk to somebody. Find someone or whatever to actually try to avoid situations like this. Okay, that's what we're gonna say. What we got comments? Not a gun. Oh, somebody said not a gun. Go up next. Keep going.
Yes, a gun. Facebook user. Hey, imagine she had a gun. He came in there and tossed her around like that. Yeah. It been a different outcome.
Nick says, "Stop promoting death, girl."
Nick, I'm not.
I'm
going to keep my teeth. That's what this is about at the end of it.
What else we got? Click. Oh, the next thing. Hitting and spitting.
Next thing, hitting and spitting.
Spitting is the worst, dog. You spit on me. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm not gonna hit you, but I'm gonna get you back in some kind of way.
You gonna spit her back? You gonna spit back on her?
I might spit back on my significant other.
No.
You ain't just go
I'm gonna wait till the jail.
Everybody, hey, you get some of this too.
What?
Yeah, spitting is fair game. You spit on me.
I have been married for 39 years, and I have done things that my hubby should have, but the thought has never crossed his mind. He walks away or leaves. You're very blessed, Miss Renee Tyson.
But that's real talk. Yeah. And I've actually, when I've had an argument with my girl and I get real aggressive with my voice, that's when I know it's time to go. I forget it. Bye. You know what I mean?
Renee, I think, is just really fortunate, but I just think she should keep her hands to herself.
What exactly? That part. Exactly. Yeah.
But she's good.
You never know.
She's lucky to have a husband that way. If her husband was in my family, and then like he was my brother, and he came to me and was like, "Man, I can't keep Renee from putting her hands on me."
She said,
"Wait, he getting domestic violence?"
Yeah, I'm gonna say, bro, you might have to punch Renee in the neck.
Yo, if fellas, if you got a problem at the crib, you get beat on by your ladies.
I know, right?
No, y'all making a joke out of this, but men are on the receiving end of domestic violence a lot.
Ain't nobody joking.
No, I'm just saying, like, men, there are women out here that are domestic violence abusers.
But ain't that mental? It's like mental.
No, listen, violence. I personally know a man in a domestic violence relationship. Served? Yeah, she just be whooping his ass. He don't do nothing, and it pissed me off. I'm like, man,
you might have not here. I ain't saying nothing.
The roles has changed.
Who's the role? You getting served in the crib, bro?
Oh, that's GJ Honey.
DJ Honey?
Yeah, DJ.
Oh, DJ. Hey, what's up, girl? What up with it?
To Ebony's homeboy, maybe find a sister or hell, hire a prostitute with hands for. But why
would you go get somebody to put hands on some woman that you're not about to stop fooling with?
Because we all got.
That's a waste of anybody else's time. Don't go have your sister go fight some girl and you be back with her.
Yes.
Just sit there and take your L or punch her back.
You're served on a daily basis by your girl.
Hey. Anyway, Nick said verbal abuse. She said verbal abuse as well, and that's one of the worst things actually that leads up into the whole physical abuse is the verbal. Hey. And that's basically what has been happening. No, let me finish. Oh, yeah. That's what's been happening with a lot, and I'm not bashing, but a lot of women verbally abuses whatever because they won't hit you or they can't hit you, whatever, because they know that they don't get that clap back. But verbal abuses can also cause a man's to trigger him to slap the shit out of you. Period.
No, I don't condone. I don't condone it.
No, I didn't say it because I didn't say I condone it. I'm saying it happens.
No, I'm just solidifying my stance.
Right.
If you're verbal, then that's different. Okay. You don't get to slap nobody.
Let me take it away. I've seen a pattern within this conversation we're having. That pattern being the women in the comments and the woman we have here all saying that women deserve to get hit back.
Oh, nobody said that.
No comment.
GJ said right there. What? If she get hit, she deserves to get hit back.
That's Ebony my girl.
Said that too. Ebony said.
She said expect There's a difference. Expect and deserve.
Renee also said it. Said, you know what? I did some stuff that was worthy of being hit back.
No, but listen, you're saying you're flipping it around. She said expect to get hit back. If a woman hit you, expect to hit back, and that's what the viewers are saying as well. But you're saying no, you did not. You didn't.
She did say deserve.
I'm saying was
he didn't say deserve the first time.
She said deserve, and I echoed that.
But I'm saying you didn't say it. That's what I'm saying. There's a difference between deserve and whatever. Anyway, let's go into the next. Let's go into the next topic because if we can go all day with this one.
Clear the air. Men don't hit your ladies. Ladies don't hit your men, and everything's
period.
Namaste, kumbaya, hold hands, things.
Absolutely. Y'all got it. All right. So basically, this is actually kind of ties in to some of these people that actually has grown up with certain issues as kids. And that's one of our topics as well. You know what I'm saying? This childhood issues that you might have had or whatever. And for instance, you know, you just never know what like kids had situations where they seen their parents being abused, you know what I'm saying, to where, you know, it ended up being part of them in the future as they grew up. You know what I mean? So that's why I wanted to know, as far as you guys, did you have any childhood issues when you was young, and what were they?
Plenty. There's actually been one on my mind lately. I was thinking about kind of my middle school, early high school days. Everybody in my household, well, all the adults for the most part, they all smoke cigarettes. Therefore, the entire house will smell like cigarettes. You go to school, your clothes, your backpack, they all smell like cigarettes. Yeah. And now you're around that age where people start picking up cigarettes. So they're all asking, oh, you smoke cigarettes? I remember that being like a haunting factor. So I would always try to take precaution, put my stuff in black bags, and try to make sure everything is insulated, but still it would always come. And over time, I felt like that became more of a way for me to be like, no, man, like, try to be more low key and dissolve into the background so people wouldn't call me out on smelling like cigarettes.
Is that one of the main reasons you don't smoke now?
Nah, just who smokes cigarettes? but you know, just having that smell on you and you're not responsible for it.
Yeah,
no, that's what definitely a childhood issue. Like, dog, y'all were selfish. Mom, you too. Y'all were selfish. Smoking all them cigarettes. Niggas have to go to school and get made fun of for that.
I'm still that way too as well when it comes to cigarettes, dog. I don't know if you're around me, I don't want to be around cigarettes.
That drink line is different, man.
Yeah.
Chain smoking in the house, had to hit the T's with Febreze. I said, right. Oh, this man knows my struggle, man.
What about you, Ed?
Man,
third.
Yeah, that's fine. Ed works. I was born in the 80s. So my childhood experiences, I think, is no different than a lot of people from where I'm from, born in an era that I was born in. I don't share like a unique experience that's just my own. It's just, I think I have the similar experiences to a lot of people that I grew up around. But in hindsight, what I would have considered to be some childhood trauma, honestly, I hate to sound corny, but it made me the third that's sitting here right now. Yeah. It made me grounded. It made me who I am.
Right.
And it's just, you know, I don't even want to claim it as a trauma.
Right.
Because without it, I don't think my life would be what it is, like the experiences and stuff that I have.
Yeah.
So, you know, but I mean, Szechuan, I know Szechuan from my neighborhood.
Right.
So, hell, you know, grew up around everybody smoking, drinking, gang banging, whatever.
I think one of my who's that? Carolyn Johnson said my issue was she got bullied. Yeah, read that.
Through elementary
school. Yeah. A lot of us have that.
Damn, Carolyn?
Yeah. Elementary and high school.
Yeah, elementary and high school. Damn, bro. One day you gotta bring like a pocket knife.
My mouth was too bad.
You might get suspended. But
that's always been something that bothered me hearing about. As a kid, I don't think I reflected on it about people being bullied, but it really bothered me now. Like
it does.
I just hate bullies, man.
Yeah.
I hate.
A lot of us have went through it. I've had one bully, man. You know, I had a bully. And I didn't see him until like we were grown. We was like 30-some years old. And it felt good to know that this person bullied me the most of my life, you know, my childhood life or whatever. And to find out, No, and yeah, and to find out you're working at a fast food restaurant. You know what I'm saying? You like 30,
Did you
40
flex on them,
years
fuel?
old. I kind of
Did
did.
he
I had
try
a
to
nice.
say?
Had
Did he
a
try
nice
to say,
car.
"Here's your change, keep it, bitch"?
Yeah.
You need more than me.
I had a nice car, you know what I'm saying? So of
Mhm.
course, I drove up through the drive-through window, bumping my shit or whatever, I had a little.
So you had a
jewelry and
Honda
stuff.
Accord.
No, I had a Acura Legend at the
Oh,
time.
okay,
Acura Legend.
okay.
My shit was plush. It was luxury. It was the leather inside and everything. I was flossing. Ain't got no money now. That's why. No. but yeah. So
I
that
think
was
about
one of the.
people in her situation, Carolyn's situation, and back in the day, that was either time to muscle up on the bully, sock him in his face, or I would say bring a pocket knife to school, just to let them know, like, I'm crazy and I'm ready to go there if you are, and they'll kind of.
I don't know what the solution
nowadays
is for a bully at school.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even say take a pocket knife because it's the kids getting
now you
bullied
got
is
the-
getting more repercussions than the bully. You know what I'm saying? They suspending the kid getting bullied and
Yes.
stuff.
And
But
then when you get.
But let me finish. But also, I'm saying now that translates to kids coming to school with guns and shooting.
Yeah, no, I don't. That's what I think.
That's
That's
where
where I
it goes
think I
too
draw the
far.
line.
Yeah, and then half the time, especially you talking about going to school with pocket knives or whatever. I mean, bullies will take your knife. That's why they, you know what I'm saying? Because they already know you're scary and frigid and whatever, and they'll end up taking your knife.
The real solution to a bully is, call your big brother. That's what I would have done. You know what I mean? I mean, yeah.
I remember one day, one of my young Wolverines.
Okay.
He was getting bullied, and he called me. I went over there, and I was talking to the dude and getting aggressive and everything, and I got beat up.
I just give it say they put your ass in there.
Everything.
I was in second grade.
You
I
sucker.
remember all the names. He can tell you the same story, but
my big brother.
I'm only older than my younger wolf by like 6-7 months,
Go
so
get him
it was
again. Go
like,
get him
hey,
again.
Oh my
I
God.
was there for him. Like, yeah, man, you ain't about to do it. I got served too, and I was like,
Hey,
they got us.
that remind me of that Fresh Prince episode when Ashley was getting bullied. Then they tried to have the family come over, and he told Uncle Phil had to knock the daddy out real quick.
Yeah.
At least Uncle Phil didn't get knocked out. You went over
exactly.
there and got knocked out
Bro,
too.
I got served. I was like second grade. I was in second grade, and there was a kid who was supposed to be in second grade with me, but got held back a year. So I was like, we were the same age. But
You thought you had him, huh?
I went over there and got served too, and I was like, damn, all right, let's just avoid this man. Like,
What Renee say? Go ahead and read it.
dog.
The key communication, and I always tell him what's wrong or why I am unhappy. Couples don't speak their truth to each other. I have always been truthful to him.
Oh, okay, Renee. But we're on a different topic.
I think
What
she
you
probably
talking
sent that at the time.
Okay.
And we just late.
Okay.
That's not her fault.
No, it's all good.
That's funny.
I think
Ain't nobody gonna comment on
my views on
My trauma.
on Szechuan getting beat up.
I was there for my young wolf. I was like, yo, I got you, bro.
My views might be different because I was raised in a Christian home. My father was a pastor, so something just didn't happen or wasn't exposed to until later in life. Just a PK most of my life, a pastor's kid.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What's your trauma, Phil? Because this is what you wanted to talk about.
Well, no. It wasn't just it wasn't no trauma. It was more of me not paying attention or me not. I always got in trouble. Like I was with my cousins and my my relatives,
I got you beat.
or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about to the point where I know it wasn't me, but I had to hang with somebody. So I hung with my friends and my cousins, whatever, and they did the bad shit. They were in the streets, you know what I mean? So I were in the street with them or whatever, and I'm the one that ends up like hurt, and there was times when so many times that I've gotten hurt or whatever, and not listening, was one of my issues. That was just my main issue. I was like a hardhead, you know what I mean? You can tell me whatever, but I'm gonna go out there and do it anyway, find out for myself, and then I'm gonna learn from it.
Like
it should be. It would. So for some,
kids are
it is.
hard-head.
It's a phase, yeah.
Yeah. For some or whatever. But that was kind of like my issues, whatever. I'm talking about when I got hurt. I'm talking about from the time I made this video the other day or whatever. I'm talking about how much I've gotten in trouble, whatever, and I'm talking about knives cut in my leg where you can see the bone, and and I've been able to go to the hospital because my mother wouldn't let me go. You know what I mean? I'm getting shot. When I got shot or whatever, and they told me I was going to lose feeling in my arm. And they was going to put braces, bracket, what you call it, was steel rods in it.
What arm?
This one.
Which one is that? Oh, your left arm.
Yeah, my left.
So you
arm.
can still do what you need to do.
Yeah, I can still do. What I'm saying.
Because
I
the
can
right
do it
hand
now.
is important. That would have made a very painful fapping experience.
Frustrated. I had to go to a psychiatrist for that. I had to go to a psychiatrist. But stuff like that or whatever. Just being hard headed or whatever. You know what I mean? And
I have a question though, because you have a daughter, a beautiful daughter, and that parents have always said, "Oh, if your friends go jump off a bridge, are you gonna do it too?" So because you're saying you were in the wrong crowd or whatever, if your daughter was out here doing the stuff that you was doing and blaming it on her circle and blaming it on the friends that she was hanging around with, how would you handle that as a parent? Because they say parents get it tenfold after they have their own kids. They say however you were, you're gonna get it tenfold back.
Odd enough that my daughter she learned the way I learned, but she learned it quicker and earlier. In other words, because I didn't have that person to look up to tell me, hey, don't do this or don't do that, or you bet not do this. I bet not see you that. You know what I'm saying? The neighbors, of course, tell and snitch on you, whatever you do. They own their, But anyway, my daughter would get in trouble. She's gotten in trouble about things like smoking and drinking and stuff like that, weed and drinking or whatever. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But a part of me was kind of like I knew it. Even with my son, I knew that it's going to happen.
Oh, you got a son?
Yeah.
That's who the question should have been.
Yeah, my son is 25. Yeah,
well, the girls is going to be different.
Yeah.
So answer the question for your sons.
Same with him. Basically, they will dabble in it, and see what it is. But then I would tell them, hey, what not to do or what they should be focusing on or whatever, and they focus on that. I didn't have that though when I was younger. I was just doing it and being stupid and whatever happens or whatever,
So your son was a good boy?
Yeah, he's pretty much. I mean, he's slowing down on he was smoking weed or whatever. He's slowing down now.
Kind of kid?
Kind of close.
Good kid, chest hairs.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that.
Okay.
But you know what I'm saying? But it's been in that case or whatever to the point where, luckily for them, they had someone to be able to look up to and talk to and respect to the point where they listen to it. I didn't have that when I was younger. I was just the road, road kid.
Well, I hope your kids watch Fired Up Thursday, because they'll see me and then they'll be like, damn, she's a cool mentor. I love to get to know her. She's awesome. I want to be Republican just like her.
And we're out.
They might want to.
And we're out with that.
Look up to me and rock the chest out.
Don't nobody want to look up to you.
Get the ball here. I got holy smoke.
No. I'm talking about the last Nick on there. The next one, that one.
Time to Renee Thomas. They're talking to each other. My issue when my oldest son got bullied in 7th grade, I caught that kid after taking him home a couple weeks before and threatened his whole family. All right,
Nick.
I think that's another solution. Hey, what's your dad's name? You gonna press the dad, motherfucker? What's going on with you and my kid?
Right. Hit that last one.
Hit the last one. And you show him the gun.
What the last one parent made what? They giving real solutions while another parent has beat his. Oh, okay. True.
Parents got to be on a united front.
Yeah.
You can't have one parent being cool.
Well, you got to have one
parent whipping ass. It got to be.
No, sometimes it's a good cop, bad cop.
Yeah, but what ends up happening is the kid grows resentment for the disciplinarian.
Yeah.
They hate that parent, and to me, that's the parent that's giving the real deal Holyfield, the disciplinarian.
I'm gonna have to disagree.
You are the only man in here with kids.
In some perspective, I disagree, because my daughter's mom was very religious. Was telling her all the right things to do, but my daughter still did anything. But I could tell my daughter what to do, and because she's more so afraid of me, in a sense, not afraid like, oh, I'm scared of my daddy, but she know how serious I get or whatever, and she, and the authority that I had over her basically made her straighten up. So sometimes you do have a parent that's not as aggressive or not as authoritative as the other or whatever, to the point where they try to take advantage of one of them, and then they get to the other one. It's kind of like, oh shit, I better stop.
In my experience, so every time I seen one cop, one good cop, one bad cop kind of parenting style, they always have the resentment towards the person who's putting the hammer down.
Ain't that the sacrifice you just kind of make?
I think it need to be a united front. Everybody need to be on the same page.
That's ideal.
Yeah, I think that's ideal.
So you gonna hate me, you gonna hate the other one, whatever. But how much time we got? Because I gotta say something.
Go ahead. What you got?
My shit gonna be controversial, so you better do your
go.
Yeah.
you mentioned that your daughter's mom was religious. I gotta say, I really think the things that have destroyed us as Black people, right?
Shit, here we go.
The thing that have destroyed us as a group of Black people, right? The number one thing on that list is religion.
You said destroyed us?
Yeah, we ain't got that kind of time.
You saying religion?
We ain't got that kind of time. We ain't got that kind of. Hey, holy smoke, let's do it.
Okay.
We ain't got that kind of time.
That's the problem. Why we got a problem? Because we don't.
That can happen after the show because we're gonna be here for another hour.
Tune in next week.
Yeah,
man.
exactly.
We talk.
We gotta go to holy smoke though. That's incredible.
Yeah.
That's an incredible topic. That's
No,
incredible.
that is because
like
you're gonna get really
Religion has destroyed.
I ain't
Black
got
people.
another 30 minutes.
Oh my god.
But go ahead with the holy smoke.
Drive the holy smoke, man.
Nah,
Are we not doing the drop anymore?
Yeah.
Okay.
You see it there?
I got a good one for y'all today too.
There it. Oops, it's not. Oh well. I gotta introduce it. I forgot. It's not there.
It's not in there?
Yeah, I took it down.
All right.
Because
I'll
it kept
take
messing up our video or whatever.
All right.
I'm messing up our. Anyway, go ahead, man.
All right. I'm excited to bring y'all this week's Holy Smoke. This week's Holy Smoke goes to a person from my very own city, Pasadena, California. I see you, man. This song came out yesterday of all times. I heard this new EP. It's called Underrated by Young Golar. And the song that I'm presenting to y'all is a song from off that mixtape, that EP. It's melodically great. The chorus, fantastic. It's one of those layered choruses where it has the one, then it like stacks another one behind it that just has you singing along in the car the whole ride. So
it better.
With that being said, my favorite phrase of all time, this week's song of the week, aka Holy Smoke, goes to No Guidance by Young Golar.
How long he been around?
And this is on SoundCloud. It's an original song, therefore we can play it on our
first album.
First EP, yes. Find it right now on SoundCloud. The song is No Guidance by Young Golar off his underrated EP.
Niggas be how I'm bumming. Wish I didn't tell my rail, he was really shooting rounds. Now he in the cell when I pray they let him out. Shit getting real, who gon' really hold you down? Trying to show you the way you wasn't trying to hear me out.
You know when you hear the beat drop, you want to get into it.
Yeah, that's what it is.
No, but it's.
Wish your bro fucked around and been there more. I know you probably wanna blame us when I'm blaming.
Wait till we get to the chorus.
In the field, once you could've changed you. They saving all these pussy niggas, we couldn't save you. Used to tell you stay safe, be dangerous. Stay with the flame, you ain't scared to buzz. Watch these niggas, they changing up. Watch these niggas, they changing up.
Hold on.
No guidance. We promote the violence. Go down, keep it silent. Go down, keep it silent.
Okay. All right.
Nah, that's the one. That's the one. It's the one.
It's all right.
Oh, this is your segment or mine?
But I got an opinion.
I didn't ask it.
I don't care. Shit, you gonna get it. You always gonna get it from me.
All right, man. So with that being said, go stream that right now on SoundCloud. It's called No Guidance by Young Golar off the underrated.
Who did he sound like?
Spell Golar.
Golar.
Who did he?
People were supposed to know that.
Who did he sound like?
I don't know.
You ain't see him sound like no other rappers to you?
No.
No other songs?
No. You?
No, it sound like everything else was on the radio.
Thank you. That's my point. It starts out
at
first. I wanted I wanted to drop. I wanted to be like, I got into it. Then when they're like, what the fuck?
I got you.
Okay, but anywho, but that's yours. That's for the week or whatever. That's what's going to do it for us at the end of this show. And we appreciate our third always coming in, blessing us with her.
Oh, happy Thanksgiving! I imagine we won't be here next Thursday. So happy Thanksgiving. To the squad that's in the comments. But next Thursday is Thanksgiving. I won't be here.
I'll be at the Super Bowl of Meals. Thank you very much.
Yes, amen. Yeah, man.
Whatever, man.
So happy Thanksgiving to y'all and everybody listening.
We got one more. Was there one more comment, or was that last? Real quick before we go, and that was what was it?
Ha! You tell them third.
Who was that? That was
I'd
your
rock
friend.
with that.
See, Nick liked it.
Bingo.
Hey,
there you go.
Nick just loyal. She know that shit ain't no good.
That's the one. That's the one, man. Go stream that right now. I dare you to stream it on your ride home whenever you're in the car because, granted, our speakers didn't do it the justice that it needed to, but the beats knock and everything is exactly how it's supposed to sound once you hear the actual track. So listen to it in the car. and
All
stop
right.
being such a negative man.
Happy
I know, right?
Thanksgiving, y'all.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Appreciate you guys. I might be here solo Thanksgiving Day. I don't know. We will find out, right? But look at them. Look at everybody looking like they're looking at me like
You gonna
crazy.
be?
I don't take a day off.
Who's gonna watch on
They're
Thanksgiving?
gonna watch while they eating. That's
People-
what my people's gonna watch.
Man,
My people's gonna watch.
That
I don't
face
give a
is
damn
the
what they
most
say.
appetizing.
this is an act of
Anywho.
narcissism.
Anyway, though, maybe not. But actually, we are going to have a Thanksgiving show, maybe with Tender Tuesdays. This next week we'll talk about it.
What does that look like?
We're about to find out. You never come and find out. But anyway, we ain't gonna get into that. Anyway, hey, we appreciate you guys tapping in. Most definitely go to Fired Up Broadcasting and subscribe on YouTube. And also join the group on Fired Up Thursdays on Facebook. All right. We appreciate you guys. Don't forget the veterans at the VFW is having concerts all this weekend. So, come on out. It's in Anaheim at 408 North Anaheim Boulevard at the VFW. You know what I mean? So check it out. I will be out there. My boy Almost will be out there. What you gonna do, Third?
I will not be out there.
She will not be out there. So anyway, you get to say hey to us or whatever. Anyway, but if you guys won't, hit us up, inbox us if you want tickets for it. We got 2 more left. Let us know. All right. It's your boy Fuel.
I'm almost amazing.
And we out of here, y'all. Peace.
Toodaloo.
Slim on the beat, he going gorilla.
Today we are talking about a little bit of Lakers because they got everybody, a little bit of Kanye because he's coming and he's apparently doing push-ups.
Donald Trump is the president that black people needed. Solely based.
Good Lord.
Solely based.
Hey, how's it going, y'all? Brothers and sisters out there.
Regular sorry was the